Now, now it's full. Now it's full. Okay, now I hope the people will return. Guys, just give me 1 minute. I hope the people will come back. So, before I came live, what is it called? My network was stable. And that was what, encouraged me to go live. Just when a lot of people joined, 100 and something people joined me on YouTube, the thing just went out. Man, that's bullshit. But then life must go on. We don't give up. We don't give up. It is full now. So guys, as you join me on YouTube, now like and share. Nobody is going to stop the party. Do nothing. Do you understand me? Life must go on. Hustle. Nah, I'm not quitting anytime soon. So guys, like and share this program. This is Street Life Abroad. That is the program, Street Life. Story go plenty this afternoon. So many stories this afternoon, okay? I do not know. Osayi Obaruese, I see you. So, guys, you're welcome once again. I want people to join me on, as you join me on YouTube, like and share it quick. Like and share. Osayi, I see you. Like and share the progress, the program quick, so that we can. Okay. Now, the guys on YouTube are not sharing. I don't know how many people, only 5 people. Before it was 100 people, but now, let's go. So, Obu Opinehi, Nefishimio. So, guys, you're welcome. That person who asked that question, who made that comment, was wrong. Because here, when we came here in the 90s, I met a lot of guys that ran the streets. Now, look, we are grown men. Many guys ran the streets back then. Okay? Many guys ran the streets back then. So it has nothing to do with a specific country, one particular people. Do you understand me? So that's by the way. So guys, if you are coming across my program or my video for the first time, my name is Rodi. We are not two but one. So we are not two but one. One Rodi. Now let's go. This program is about street life abroad. And in this program, I'm going to share with you what I saw. Do you understand me? Jordan, sir, I see you. In this program, I'm going to share with you what I saw. I do not want to be distracted. You know, I don't want to be distracted. So anybody that come here to distract me, guys, we clamp down on that person. If you come here to distract me, you better move. Don't come here to distract me because we are going to clamp down on you. Okay, let's go. I told you guys in the 90s, many of us then had no documents. In fact, nobody was given documents as a black man or black woman. I listen to me. When we came here, it was tough. Nobody welcomed us. Nobody gave us documents. In fact, we were asked to leave. Do you understand what? They said we should leave. In fact, in the 90s, the whole Europe they don't want black people. Nobody can come and beat me. I'm telling you what I witnessed. They don't want us. us that you are seeing here, we forced ourselves to stay here. Especially European women helped us. Women helped us to stay here. But men, European men hate black men. I do not know what we did to them. But they don't like us. Listen attentively. This is why, now listen, this is why sometimes I ask myself, is it not the same Europe that gave us tough time? Story go plenty this afternoon. Because when I see the number of immigrants, now some people don't understand. The other day I went outside and somebody said he recognized me on social media. He said he watches my program. I said, good. He said, am I not happy with the new immigrants? I said, I don't have anything against the new immigrants. But how come they allowed these immigrants now and hated on us back in the days? How come they gave us tough time, chased us down everywhere, gave us tough time? And these new immigrants, they gave them accommodation, documents, everything. They are not being controlled. But black people then in the 90s, anywhere they saw you, as police saw us, they controlled us, they gave us tough time. We were disgraced, embarrassed on the streets. You don't understand. So how come they stopped it now? Because the immigrants now in Europe are light-skinned. They live as if they are in their country. This is what I don't understand. And I see it from my own angle. You may not understand this. You may not understand it. This program is going to be an interesting one. Guys, now, how many people? Now, share this program on YouTube. Now, what's going on now? This is weekend. Osayi, if you see if you did not, I do not know when you came here, but if you see what we witnessed, there were days I hid myself at home. That is, at home I couldn't go outside because any movement you make, police will come after you. That is not, not everybody ran the streets. There were so many people who were, how do I say it now? They were genuine. They did not go into crime. They did not do anything. Many African people lived normal life. But anywhere they saw you, whether that is you will be embarrassed. Let me tell you, 70% of Africans then were innocent. To 80% of Africans then were innocent. Clean. But wherever we went then, we were embarrassed. Hold on. So let's go further. I want to take you guys back memory. What's it called? Memory lane. Let's go back down memory lane. Listen. So because black people were not welcomed in Europe, black people were not. Now listen. They did not welcome us. Nobody gave us documents. You've got to fight to get documents by marrying a woman. If you don't marry any woman, and many married women, but still they refuse to give them visa to stay. You understand me? Many married women, married citizens, still as a black person, even sometimes they will go to the woman and ask the woman to divorce you so that not to give you documents. Do you know what guys saw? There were people on the day of their marriage, on their wedding day, as they were in standard SAMs, police went and carried them, arrested them. They were there before they could sign the marriage documents. Police went and carried them there. Do you know what people saw? Now, guys, are you listening to me? Many guys, the day of their marriage, at standard SAMs, police went and arrested them, carried them, so that marriage will not take place, to stop you from getting documents. I listen, USA, go ask people. Now, if you see what black men went through in Europe, all these newcomers, all of you that came new now, you need to give us our respect. You need to give us respect. Let's go further. Now, when we came here, many of us were not given documents. That is 98% of African people that came here were denied the right to stay. 98%. Do you understand me? So, you know, some people sold their land, some people sold their properties, people came to abroad for different reasons. Some ran because of war, some economic crisis and things like that from different African countries. So some came by road. I met guys that came by road. Are you listening to me? I met guys that came by road. They walked through the desert, crossed the Mediterranean Sea. Some people spent like 4 years before they reached Europe. 4 years, 3 years on the road. Some spent 5 years on the road. You never see something. Some guys spent 5 years. Some people were stranded at a particular location, like some countries, for years before they were able to make a move, before route opened for them to move. You get the gist now. So now when many arrived Europe, we got the shock of our lives. Not surprise, shock. The hatred, the rejection. Now, this is why, see me, listen, this is why all these people that are religious in Africa, you don't know. Coming to Europe, you would think you are coming to a Christian continent. You don't know nothing. There is nothing like Christianity here. Everything is based on color. When I was thinking we are going to Christian continent, forget it. They see you. Listen, African people, listen. As far as you are African, they don't want to know your religion. When I see all these things that are happening in Nigeria and some African countries, I feel sorry for you. You see people from Nigeria, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Cameroon, Ghana, we were few, but they saw us as the same. There were Fullers, there were Hausas from Ghana. Not Hausas, some Hausa people. Yes, too. People from different African countries, Christians and Muslims, they saw us as African people. From Gambia, Gambians are Muslims, most Gambians are Muslims. They saw all of us as the same thing, the same people. Whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, they see you on the street, you are dark-skinned, they control you, they give us the same treatment. So we had no choice than to stick together. We were the same people. You see your Gambian, your Senegalese brother, we called ourselves brothers and sisters because they were treating us the same. So the issue of religion does not even come, it's not in fragile. You understand me? Immediately, listen. Immediately you step out of Africa. As soon as you step out of Africa, Europeans don't know about your religion. What they see you as an African man. They see you as an African man. So when I see African people unaliving themselves, hating themselves because of religion, man, I feel like shedding tears. I feel like crying. Until you come out. If you move out of Africa and go to Japan, they see you as an African man. They don't know your religion. They don't know your country. And let me tell you, they don't even care about your nationality. What they see is an African man. I'm telling you. See, they don't want to know your nationality. They don't care if you are from Ghana. Now wake up. They don't care if they don't want to know if you are from Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Guinea. What they know is Afrikaner. Say you are an African person. They see you on the street. They see you as a black person. You don't understand. You are doing religion, tribe, this. Now, wake up. Wake up. They discriminate you not based on religion or nationality, based on your color. You look African. Finish. How I wish all these people you call rulers in Africa will come here and live. Then that will open their mind. They will see what we saw. They will see what we saw. Do you understand what I mean? Let's go further. Now, many of us, nobody gave us documents. As somebody who traveled to Europe by road, some people sold their properties. When they came here, they got shocked that as a black man, they don't like you. Let me tell you. So nobody gave us accommodation, no documents to work, nothing. Sometimes if you marry, they spoil that marriage. The person I always go to visit in US. That guy married for 5 years. They did not give him visa. He married a citizen. 5 years he waited. He committed no crime, nothing. Many, not clean record still because of color. They refused to give him documents. The guy had to leave the woman and run for his life. Found a way and go and traveled to US. So now listen, because of that frustration, many guys then, not many, some guys entered the streets to survive. Not everybody not everyone was able to get a woman. You get the gist now. Because of that frustration, no documents, no accommodation, they want you to move. They will not give you documents to work. They will not give you where to sleep. And intentionally, the program is go to streets, we catch you, we put you in prison, and we frustrate you out of the country. That was the program. It's like a systemic risk. I don't know how to explain it. It was intentional. Don't give him documents, don't give him accommodation. If you go to streets, we are going to catch him, put him in prison, frustrate him. Do you understand what I mean? Now this is what happened. That was what happened though. Yes. So most guys, because you need to survive, and going back wasn't an option. You need to survive. Going back wasn't an option. So now, many guys then hit the streets. Of which I met a lot of guys that hit the streets. But let me tell you something. Running the street was a very bad move. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I said it. For people who want to have a future, for someone who wants to have a future in Europe here, running the streets is not a good idea. Man, I like saying the truth. Well, before I go further, my name is Rody. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle Rody, or see my TikTok bio. You see YouTube link there. Press that link and it will direct you to my YouTube channel. That's how we do it here. Now let's go. People who now you see, everybody you see here has his own plans. There are people who came to Europe just to make money and go back. There are people who came to Europe to stay. I did not come to Europe to make money and go back. That was why I did not run the streets. because I did not want my documents to spoil. I did not want to go to prison. That was why I abstained from crime. Listen attentively. You see it. There are people who came, some people then had wives and children at home. So they came here to hustle and go back. Some came here to hustle 1 year, 2 years, rough it up, go rough and go back. The ones that want to stay, abstain from crime. Somebody like myself, I took an advice my brother gave me. He said, Rudy, when you get there, my mother told me to, don't involve yourself in crime, which I did not involve myself in crime. I cooled down. Let's go. Now, I've seen it all. I saw how people who ran the streets ended. I also saw how people who did not run the streets are living now. There are unlucky people too. They did not run the streets, but they were unlucky. This, I'm going to touch every angle. Now let me tell you why I'm saying this, because I'm from the old school. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Guys, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle Rudy. Let me tell you, all the guys who ran the streets back then, many of them lost a lot. I will tell you how. Let me explain it. And listen to me attentively. First of all, many then did not have any kind of documents, no residence permit, but they were making money. So some of them gave the money they made to somebody to hold for them. Do you understand me? Some of them that went to prison, or some of them who don't have documents, gave big amount of money to some people to hold for them. And most of this money, they did not recover back. Story plenty this morning. Let me give you the story of one my guy. And I'm going to give you plenty stories too. Many people are bad. Most of the people you see here, if they get opportunity to do you bad, they will do you bad. They will take your money, take your property, take everything and run. It has happened to many people that I saw. Are you listening to me now? So story they come. See, many people lost their properties. Now where do I even start now, self? If you see properties people lost, when police catch you and you go prison, your house, everything in you, now story go plenty. Let me make I blow nose. Share this program. Share the program. Now, I have stable network. So story, I will tell you guys stories this evening. Let me tell you the story of my guy. Maybe he might be watching this video. And I'm going to tell you stories of many people this evening. These stories are there for you to learn. Now, and I will tell you many stories, but let me tell you the story of my guy. Now, in the year 2003, I opened my boutique. I told you, 2002, 2003. I had a boutique then. I sold hip-hop wares. A lot of guys came to my shop to buy hip-hop wares, to buy clothes then. I told you guys I traveled to US to bring clothes up and down, Listen. So many guys came. And most of the guys that came to patronize me, some then had documents, some do not have documents. One guy came, GNM, I have kata now. Yes, that's why I don't go outside. Are you feeling it? But forget it. Yes, but I'm not ending this program. It's weekend. Everywhere is boring, so I've got to continue. Yes, I have Qatar. But what can I do? I need to continue with the gist. A lot of 200 and something people watching on YouTube. How many? 200 and something people watching on YouTube, TikTok. So the party must go on. Even if Qatar wants, let it come out from my ear. The party must go on. Qatar can be running from my ear, from my eyes. I'm here. I know I'm not going anywhere. Let's go. Now, one of my customers then, you know, the guy, he was a local guy, but now I would not say a local guy, but he you know, each time he saw me, he called me my guy, you know, my guy, you know, but not really G, but the guy who wants to belong, you know, that kind of person. You understand what I mean? So, the guy came to my shop on few occasions to patronize me, but after which, he started coming regularly to visit me every week, you know, kind of. Now, and as I came to know the guy told me he had a wife in Africa. He married a woman in Africa before he left for Europe, before he traveled. Now, he married the woman. After marrying the woman, opportunity came for him to travel abroad. So he left the woman behind, came abroad, and started running the streets. So this guy made money. He sent cars home, built a bungalow through the wife, and had some money in his account back home. He was sending money to the wife's account. Listen attentively. Huge amount of money. Now, story go plenty this evening. My network is stable now. So this guy was sending all the money he made to the woman. Do not forget, he newly married the woman before he traveled abroad. So each time, like this guy, and I mean, I saw him call the wife like 5 times while he was in my shop. He communicated with the wife while he was in my shop. One day, this guy came to my shop. His telephone rang. Guess who called him? The wife and the pastor called him. Story go plenty this evening. I've told this story, but I'm going to tell you many more other stories. Who called him? The wife and the pastor. After they spoke to this guy, I asked him, now who was the man that spoke to you along with your wife? He said, the pastor. That the pastor was a very nice man. They are a church pastor, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, don't rush. I now asked the guy, your wife is with the pastor. He said the pastor was a good man, blah, blah, blah. He's a believer, born again, blah. You know, that kind of a thing. I said, guy, how long have you left home? That was about 3 years or 4 years he left Africa. 3, 4 years he left Africa. Now listen, each time I tell you something, learn from me, learn from me. I said, you left your wife 3, 4 years ago. Don't you think that your wife might be sleeping with another man? I need to be raw. The guy said, no, something like that cannot happen. I said, so you think for these 4 years you traveled? Now listen, if you have a wife at home, now come listen to me. I know some people don't like the truth. Many of you don't like the truth. I asked him, I said, how come you left your wife for 4 years now? So you believe nobody is sleeping with your wife down in Africa? He said, not, he does not think like that. It's not true. I said, nah. You are a foolish man. You are older than me, but you are a foolish man. For thinking that 4 years, you think your wife was made of stone. Now, some men, the way they think. Now, listen. After that, I asked him, now, don't you think something is going on between your wife? Because that pastor and the wife called him like 3 times in my presence. You know, when he came to my shop. I saw him receive phone calls. That's on 3 different occasions. Always the wife and the pastor. I said, now what's going on? Why is the pastor calling you? Always with your wife. So you trust this pastor so much. The guy said, this is the pastor of their church, blah, blah, blah. Now, I advised this guy, I said, now listen, why don't you bring your wife to Europe? This money you are making, why don't you use that money and bring your wife to Europe? Since you don't have documents, maybe when your wife come and gets documents, your wife then might give you documents. Guess what the guy told me? The guy said he does not want his wife to get documents before him. I listened to me. He said never. That he does not want his wife to be above him, and he does not want the wife to get documents before him. If the wife gets documents before him, the wife will ride him. Okay. Along the line, this guy went to prison. Police caught him. He spent like 3 months and came out. When he came out, he came to my shop. I said, boy, where have you been? He said he went to prison. I said, my God, you spent 3 months? He said, yes. I said, now you need to be careful. You are not supposed to be living this kind of life at this your age. Don't forget, time is not on your side. Age is not on your side. Do you understand me? Your face is getting wrinkled. You're no longer a small boy. I asked him if he has any child back home. He said he had no child, nothing. He just bounced out of it, just traveled. Now listen. When he came out, he was scared to run the streets again. So he was running the streets, with fear. He did it for like a while. Now, he was such a man. He did not patronize me much. You understand me? Buy clothes or buy shoes or canvas or whatever. The man was so, how do I say, so guy-tick, stingy. He wasn't spending money. He was, I don't know what he did with his money, because he came to my shop severally, but he did not patronize me. He only came to gist with me. After a while, because I did not, okay, let me tell you this gist. He told me he was giving somebody money to keep for him because he had no documents. An elderly man, he was giving somebody money to keep for him. Listen attentively. Now listen. Along the line, police caught him again. Police caught him again. This time around, he spent like 8 months to 1 year. 8 months to 1 year. Listen, story go plenty this afternoon. 8 months to 1 year he spent. I did not see him again. After about 1 year or 8 months, this guy came out. When he came out, he came to my shop. I saw him. I said, boy, what's up? What's going on? Where did you go? He said, nah, he had problem. The thing. Police caught him with some stuff, some substance. So they gave him 1 year in prison. He spent 1 year in jail. When the guy came out, he called home. When he called home, he found out the pastor has taken over his wife. The pastor has married his wife. That pastor, I warned him. I said, now what's going on between this pastor and your wife? Now, story go plenty this evening, this afternoon. He said, as he called home, he got the news that the pastor had married the wife. And all the money he had, he gave the wife. All the money he put in the wife's account. his 2 cars, two expensive cars, money. The guy lost so much. Now he said he was going to fight back. Listen attentively. He said he was going to fight the woman, fight the pastor. How was he going to fight the woman? Now this reminds me. Now go, let's go. Now, don't move, don't move. For those of you who like to argue me, this story now reminds me of something important. I told you guys, I said, investing where you are not living is risky. Investing, throwing your money, investing where you are not living is risky. That is why, if you go to a country, first thing first, that is get documents. I told you, seek ye first the kingdom of God. What is the kingdom of God abroad? Documents, docu. Get documents first. That's what you've got to seek first. The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and every other thing shall be added unto you. If you come abroad, first thing to seek is documents, and then you will get every other thing. Documents. Without documents, you are done for. You are finished. People will mess your life up everywhere, both home and abroad. So you go plenty now. So you go plenty. Now, if you like, the argument say, don't allow anybody to. If you come abroad, yeah, first thing, cool down. Don't go into crimes. Look for documents. I mean, they tell you, my name is Rody. We are not two. Now, let's go. Guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. What is going on now? Subscribe now. Let's go. Now go to Uncle Rody on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Let's continue. Now listen. As the guy came out, where's the documents? I mean, where's his property? The pastor has taken over his wife, collected the money in the bank, taking his 2 cars and everything, all the things he made. Already, one of the cousin, I told you guys the story of the cousin. The cousin that he helped, the cousin betrayed him. At times, people will betray you in Africa that at the end you will not have anybody that will protect you or protect your interests or do something for you. Because you try this person, that person will eat your money and betray you. You try another person, one person. This is how they keep betraying and keep, using you till you get tired. You will not have anybody again in Africa. This is why some people say they are not going back, because they have nobody, no trusted person in Africa. Most of the people they tried betrayed them. Now listen. So when this guy came out, he had pastor had taken over his wife. I said, how are you then going to retrieve your cars, get back your cars? He said he does not know. I said, he was just telling stories. He said the only option was to go to Africa and go fight. I said, dude, if you go to Africa, what's the possibility? There is no guarantee you are going to recover your property. If you have no documents to come back, listen attentively. You have no document. If you travel back to Africa, you do not have documents to come back. Number one. Number two is, listen, if you go to Africa, if you travel, maybe that pastor will use that money and fight you, give bribe, and even with the wife. Guys, guess what? At the end of the day, this guy couldn't do shit. That was how the money went down the drain. His 2 cars, very expensive cars, went. The money in the bank went. And other properties went. The woman carried the properties and everything. And you see, the pastor was targeting all those material things all along. That pastor was targeting material things all along, money and those properties. The only thing the woman did not move was the building, the bungalow in his village. That bungalow he built. Story never finished. Story never finished. Here is the main story. So as my guy, as he was running the streets, the guy gave, what I will not mention the man's name, he gave one man 25,000 euros to keep for him. That was 2003. You know the value of 25,000 euros. A lot of old schools here knows the man. This man came here in the 70s. He gave the man 25,000 euros to keep for him. Guess what? When the guy came out, well, after spending like a year in jail, he came out. Now he went to this man to give him back the money. Don't forget, the man just came out. This my guy came out from prison. When he approached the man to give him back his money, the man started telling him stories. The man began to tell him stories. 25,000 euros as at 2003. The guy came every day. I said, boy, this man knew you have no documents, knew that you just came out from prison, and the guy was afraid of going back to prison. So he was not bold enough to confront the man for his money, 25,000 euros. I wanted to take up the case, but nah, that wasn't my thing. That wasn't my money. I did not want to involve my... Nah! You want to chop my money? Say, that kind of money. This guy went to prison because of that money, came out. And the man he gave the 25,000 euros was telling him stories. Hey, he spent the money, blah, blah, blah. He knew the guy couldn't do nothing, couldn't do shit. Because that man was ready to put the man in serious problem. Now let's go further. That reminds me. Guys, listen, here is the moral of the story. I told you guys, now listen. I told you, be cautious of anybody that owes you money, anybody that is in possession of your thing, money or property. You need to be cautious. You need to be careful of such a person. Do you remember? Anybody that owes you money, anybody that is in possession of your property, you've got to be careful of that person. That person can plot evil against you. That person can eliminate you just to chop that money. You may not understand this, but I'm from the old school. I know what I'm talking about. Guys, let's go further. So guess what? Fear did not allow this man to go confront the guy because he did not want to go to prison again. Fear did not allow him to come out boldly and say, where's my money? Because first of all, the guy has no document. Remember what I told you. Seek you first the kingdom of God. If you come abroad, seek you first documents. He has no document. He just came out from prison. So he did not have that guts, that courage to confront the man and say, where my money? This guy came to my shop several times. You know, he was just ranting. I said, boy, well, guess what? That man did not pay this man. He did not, the man might be dead now. He did not pay the guy the money. That man did not pay the guy the money. Now listen to this story. The money he sent to Africa, gone. The one he gave somebody to keep for him, gone. Street life abroad. Story go plenty this afternoon. Are you following? The one he sent back home, the woman carried the thing waka. Now listen. Man, I'm not seeing full. I'm not seeing like what's going on. Guys, follow my page now. What's going on? The money he sent to Africa, the woman, now story plenty. The woman collected it and followed another man. The one the 25,000 he gave to somebody, the man, because the man knew he has no documents, nothing. And as at 2000 and something, this man was approaching 50 years then. He was almost 50 or more, or thereabouts. I called the guy. That was when I called. Now, majestically, that is not spiritual problem. That wasn't spiritual problem. There is what I call self-made mistake. You need wisdom to survive. That's what I call self-made mistake. Your choices in life determines your future or the turnout of events. I keep saying it every day. Your choices in life determines how your future is going to be. I say it every day here. There is nothing like spiritual problem there. We are masters of our destiny. Listen. After the guy came to my shop, he was talking how his life. I said, dude, now for next day. How old are you? Now look, age is catching up on you. No wife, no children, no documents. Now, you waste your life for this Obodo Igbo. You waste your life abroad. The guy said, my guy. He said, my guy, are you saying the truth? I said, man, are you not seeing yourself in the mirror? Are you not seeing yourself? Don't you see that you are getting old? As at the time the guy was saying, I have like 4 children already. Nothing. Now, at that age, you have nothing in your hand. I said, boy, see, since going back to Africa is not an option. Returning to Africa is not an option. Forget street life. Street life brought you nothing. So forget street life and organize your life here. But don't forget, already the document don't spoil. His documents are spoiled. He has gone to prison 2 times. Do you understand what I mean? The guy said, okay. I said, the only way forward is look for woman. Look for woman to marry. You see, I told you guys, I said, for everything under the sun, there is a time and a season for it. That was when the guy woke up, because I advised him. I said, listen, look for woman and organize. Live this street life. Live this life on fast lane. Live it. If they catch you again and throw you inside prison, you may come out at the age of 60 years. By that time, life will be over. Guarantee. Now this guy came to my shop and I advised him. After a while, do you know now, abroad is not easy. You want to live abroad. First of all, you get yourself accommodation. And if you get accommodation, you need to present your pay slip, where you are working, how much you earn. Even if you somehow got apartment where to live, how are you going to be paying the rent if you have no work permit? Do you know how Europe is? How do you plan to pay your rent, pay your bills, feed yourself if you have no work permit? How do you want to maintain the house? You see, this is why so many people keep running the streets till they catch them and their life is, they go to jail. Use your head and do the right thing in life. You don't understand it. Because there is no how. If you keep running the streets, one day you will be caught and you will definitely go to prison. And how do you want to maintain your apartments? This is not Africa. This is not Africa. That is, every month you pay your rent, your house rent. If you fail to pay your house rent, you'll be thrown outside. Do you understand me? If you fail to pay your rent, they will throw you outside. Now let me charge my handy. Let me put this charger here. Now, if you fail to pay your rent, you'll be thrown outside. Do you understand me now? So now I advised the guy. I said, boy, that path, that road you are following, there are, what's it called, potholes, gallops on that road. Retrace your step. Age is catching up on you. For how long are you going to continue this way? You will spend years imprisonment if they catch you again. Man, the guy said that he became frustrated. After a while, I stopped seeing the guy. I saw this guy again after many years, after like 4 or 5 years. I saw him at train station. I saw the guy at train station. So that day, he saw me. As he saw me, he screamed. He said, my guy, my guy, my guy. He embraced me, you know. I said, boy, where have you been? He said, oh boy. He said, he told me he's no longer living in Vienna. He said, he's living in the village now. So as we were discussing, he just introduced one young girl to me. He said, this is his woman. I said, boy, now you come. One European woman, you know, he introduced the European woman to me. He said they were about to get married. I said, boy, you see, this is what you should have done many years back. Do you understand me? This is what you should have done many years back. You know, but it is never too late. So try and marry this woman and keep away from some kind of criminal lifestyle. You understand me? I know it's hustling, you know, this is what you were told. Or the people you met when you nearly came introduced you to that lifestyle. I said, but look at me. I move the streets. I move confidently on the streets. I don't have no fear. You see me making my videos because I have no skeleton in my cupboard. I have no criminal record in this country. Now me be Roddy. That is why you see me, I speak authoritatively. I know the fear. Because I know myself. Now, this is why you see me. Now, everybody knows me. Everybody knows me. I cannot commit crime. I cannot scam anybody because I'm known. Police follows my page. They are listening to me. Do you understand me? Because the guilty are afraid. I'm not guilty. I don't have any skeleton in my... That's why I'm making my videos. Now listen. This guy now, as we were discussing, the train came. He hugged me. I said, boy, take care. Make sure you marry that woman. And don't mess up this time around. Don't miss this your opportunity to settle down. That was the last time I saw the guy. I did not see him again. This was over 14 years ago. When? Over like maybe 15 years ago. That was around 2009 or 2009. 2009 or 2010. That was the last time I saw him. Do not forget the program we are running here. Street Life Abroad. Now let me share a story. And in this case, I'm not going to mention names, but carry this. Now, when I tell you it's not everybody that is supposed to travel abroad, you may argue me. Not everybody. Abroad needs smart people. To survive abroad, you need to be street smart. Street smart is not you going to run the street. So you need to be a real guy man. When I say guy man is not say you go open ear or maybe open nose, say you are a guy man. Guy man is don't think say you say if we are talking about guy man does not mean say you open ear. If we are calling guy man, you front yourself. You no follow. Say you open your ear does not make you a guy man, or say you open nose does not make you guy man. We know guy men when we see them. You understand me? So if I say guy man, you come out saying nah, make you take your time. Oh. So, many guys were unable to make it abroad. Many guys did not make it abroad. Let me tell you why. Because they don't have that know-how. Listen, this is an educative program. or do I call it because of English people, educational program. Now listen. I know some guys. Now let me tell you the story of one guy. Use it and guide yourself. Let me tell story plenty. But let me tell you another story of one guy. And use this story to guide yourself. When we nearly came here, so many guys I met. This is abroad here. Don't follow everybody or you see. We have different destinies. Some people did not, you see, some people came into this life. We are born to live a short life. Some we are born to live a long life. Some we are born to make it. Some came into this life to be useless. So it's not everybody you follow. It's not what your friend is doing that you do. Not everything you see people do, you follow them do it. Do you understand what I mean? Because you don't know their background, you don't know what they have decided to, how their life is. Do you understand what I mean now? Okay. Back in the 90s, I met some guys. These guys, they weren't educated. I don't need to mention state. I don't need to mention because some people may come and fight me, say, Uncle Rodi, why did you say this? I'm calling a state's name. These guys did not go to school. Cannot write their names. Do you understand what I mean? But they came here and they run, because this is, they just entered the street. Something, they just entered the street. No, as a wise young man then, I just sat aside. I was observing everything. They tried to persuade me to join. I said, no, I'm not joining. No. I don't want to join. Yes. No, you cannot. I know how far. I know how my life has been. So I don't want to mess up my chances in life. So now there was one guy. They were, a kind of, talking down on me. Say, look at big man. See how strong you look. You don't want to make money, blah, blah, blah. I did not pay them attention. I did not mind them. Listen. So, as a good-looking man now that I am, you understand what I mean? Babes, no be wahala. So let's go. I got myself a woman. As I got myself a woman, these guys were just running up and down, said, I ship car home, I ship this home, I ship this home. I got myself a woman. They say, Rodi does not want to make money. His family are poor, blah, 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 blah. His family, he came from a poor family, blah, 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 blah. He does not want to do this. Man, I just kept quiet. I got myself a woman. Got the documents. We got ourselves dates for marriage. We fixed our marriage dates. Then if you want to marry, you tell people, now guys gathered. Liberians, Guinea guys, Sierra Leone, Nigerians, everybody, all of us gathered at Standard Sam's. Went to restaurant after. I married and I collected my marriage certificate. These guys were. Now, guess what? Some of the guys came and say, look at what they told me. Man, why did you marry a white woman? You're not supposed to marry a white woman. Why marry a white woman? They can never marry a white woman. If they want to marry, they go to Africa and marry a black woman. They don't want their children to get lost. Blah, 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 blah. They wanted to deceive and discourage me. Say, how can you? No, God forbid, marry them. No, don't pay people attention. No. Don't give people don't pay attention to people. Don't allow people to deceive you. Now listen. After my marriage, I registered my company, opened companies. I was doing well. These guys were coming to my shop to patronize me. Listen, and they saw me moving forward. I did not sell, I did not run the streets. So listen. One time, this guy that was telling me, hey, oh, Rody, don't marry white woman, don't marry this thing. Before I know it, because every weekend, like this weekend, like today, now people, my shop will be full. People will come to cut their hairs. People, will be shacking alcohol. Alcohol will be flowing. You go to my fridge, I will load up hot drinks, wine, beer. You will drink as you want. Weekends. Now listen. Somebody say, Oga, did you say Allah? Somebody say, did I say Allah? The boy, this person want to bring religion into this program now. Now listen. One day, after a while, I stopped seeing one of my guy. You know, the system here is this. The system here. Each time you stop seeing somebody, know that the person, police has carried the person. Anytime you stop seeing them, back in the days, if you stay 3-4 1 week, you did not see the person, one old school here, you know that police is we know when police carry somebody. If somebody goes out and did not come back, know that the person has gone inside. Because where else is the person going to go? If somebody go outside and did not come home, know that the police have carried that person. So after a while, I stopped seeing one of these guys. You know, that guy that told me, why did you marry a white woman? Guess what? This guy spent 3 years inside. Guys, share this program. He spent 3 years, three years inside. Came out. By that time, I've gotten children. My company is going. My business was going on. People knows my shop. The guy came to my shop. He saw me. I was blasting. It was on a weekend. I was blasting hip hop. You know, I said, go to the fridge, take something. The guy was quiet. He was quiet. I said, but what happened? He said, now, police caught him. You know, some people are not smart. So you see them doing, I no go agree. I'm a tough man. Tough man, you have no sense. You are playing tough man, thug. You have no sense. You are going to prison, spoiling your choices, your documents, your chances, and everything. What is thug life? You are a hard man. Hard man, you have no brain. Listen, you spent 3 years. When he came out, he was quiet. He lost kilo, he lost weight. He came to my shop. I was having my gold necklace on my neck, blasting hardcore hip hop. Guys, we are drinking alcohol. Came out. He said, Rodin, I said, what's up with you? What happened? He said, police caught him. You spent how many years? 3 years. I said, boy, see, there are some people you don't advise. When you advise them, they think you are jealous or you don't want them to make money. There are people, if you tell them, if you advise them, and some people, if you advise them, they think, now you don't want them to make money. That's why I told you, it's not everybody that is supposed to come abroad. Now listen. This guy came. I gave him a haircut. I did not collect money because he just came out from jail. I said, boy, you need to quit this lifestyle. It doesn't pay. He said, because if they catch you again, you just served 3 years. If they catch you again, you might spend 8 years inside. If they catch you again, you might spend 8 years. By the time you come out, life will be over. Your life will be over. Listen. The guy said, okay. He said he started going to club, you know. After like 3 months, that is some people. After like 2-3 months, the guy came to my shop with one beautiful girl. One European girl. I said, boy, now you come. Guess what? He told me they were planning to marry. So fast. Some people can be lucky. I said, that's good. So I said, this is good. They are planning tomorrow. I said, this is good. Guys, as you watch me on YouTube, now share and like this program and follow this page. I said, that's good. About a month later, the guy came to my shop again. About a month later, the guy came to my shop. He said he wanted haircuts. I gave him a sharp haircut. As we were discussing, he told me he was traveling to Africa. He wanted to go marry the woman. I said, boy, congratulations. I said, this is the right thing. This is what you would have done long ago. Do you understand me? By this time, this guy has spent not less than like 10 years here. Wasted 10 years. And let me go further. You see those people in Africa that you want to help, that are mounting pressure on you, at times it's not worth it. Most of the problems people have abroad is because of whom people at home. They pressurize you. They heap their problems on you, and you risk your life. You destroy your future for people that don't care about you. The moment you return back home, they will deny you, abandon you. Those people you think you are helping, you are sacrificing a lot for. If you are down, well, now listen to me. Don't tell me your family this. I'm telling you what has happened to a lot of people. Some of these people you went to prison for, you sent money for, now story plenty. Some of them don't even deserve it. You went to prison to make sure. Now listen attentively, I'm telling you what I know. If I tell you a story here, you go carry hand for head. I'm from the old school. If now, today I will come live many times. If I will share stories, you go carry hand for head. You carry your hand on your head. You get back and see today. Now let's go. So, one weekend like this guy came to my shop. Said, Oga, he wants a hair. He said, Rodi, he wants a haircut. I gave him haircut. Now he said they were traveling to Africa to go marry the girl because he couldn't marry the girl here because he has gone to prison. You know, that kind of a thing. So now this guy, I said, dude, that's the best thing to do. Go marry your woman. Go marry your woman. So after giving him a sharp haircut, I bid him farewell. Hugged him, you know, the guy Najib, though he's not well, you know, but Najib, you know, he's you know, I hugged him, so I wished him safe journey and things like that. Now this guy, he left my shop. He traveled as he said, with his woman. Now the woman, he went with the woman and he married, as soon as he married the woman at court, you know, the woman came back. The woman returned back and then he stayed behind to wait for his visa. Sorry, go plenty this evening. Now listen. After like 6 months, this guy came back. They gave him visa. I don't want to go in details. Naman will be. So the guy came back to his wife. I said, boy, cool. Now you can start afresh. Live your life normal. The guy came to my shop. He said that he wants to open a company too. He does not know how to open a company. I said, okay, I will take you there. I will help you. I will fill the forms. I will guide you. I did not take any kobo from him, any money from him. So I took him to Veshav Kama where they register companies and things like that. He does not know how to rent a shop and everything. I helped him do all those things. After he continued, I showed him all. There's what they call Stoya Barata. I showed him all these things. You know, I said, the most important thing is you are living right. You don't run the streets. You know what I mean? So I left him. I went and mind my business, you know. I went and started taking, care of my business. After a while, the guy came. The guy said, well, you want to open a club? I said, you want to open a club? And I want to open a club. I said, it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea. He said that I should join him and open the club. I said, well, boy, I don't want to open any club now. I'm tired of running business and I have children. I have many children that I'm babysitting and things like that. I don't want to open any club. So somehow, because I opened a car EG firma for him, company for him. So he went and opened a club. The club was going well, going well. I went there 1-2 times, but I went to the club 1 or 2 times. After, he left that club because the first one wasn't in a good location. So he got another club in a very good location. And the club was doing well with his woman. Guess what? This guy did not stop street runs. As he had that club, as he came back, Anyuku, big eyes, he still went into street runs. As he came back, he still went into street runs. Like that. Police caught him. As police caught him, they fingerprinted him. They discovered he had been in this country before, and they saw the whole records. They put him in jail again. I dropped a video yesterday. So, guys, before I go further, I want you to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. This is a story for you to learn from. I'm not telling you this story in vain. Learn from this story now. I dropped a video here. I said, we outgrow things in life. There is a stage you get. There are things that does not matter anymore. There are things that don't matter anymore. There are things you should outgrow. Now, you cannot go to primary school 1972 and in 2025 you still go back to primary school. Listen, you cannot, now listen, there are things you are not supposed to do at certain age anymore. Are you listening to me? This is not, now listen. There are things, there are levels in this life. You outgrow things in life. Even at this age now, before I was a fighter, problem maker. Now I don't make problems anymore. I like my peace. You don't understand. Before, if you look at me, I look at you back. If you want, police will come. But now I'm a grandfather. I respect myself as Opa. Each time I walk the street, I remember I'm an Opa. I'm a grandfather. So listen. Now listen. Let me give you guys the gist. Nothing's happening. This guy came back. The club was bubbling. The club has been known. This guy went to the street again. As he was running he wanted to run the street in a bigger form. Police caught him. As the system here, as the police caught him, they fingerprinted him and the whole record showed. That was how they canceled the visa. After spending years in prison. He spent like 2 years. But this time, because they did not deport him. Listen, lucky they did not, but they canceled the visa. Now the guy started, living without visa. Club closed. The woman divorced him because when he went to prison, he came out, the woman divorced him because the woman he married, the Oyibo woman, the European woman, did not know that he went back to the streets. He was into street business. Listen. So now, as police caught him, police canceled the visa, the residence permit. All along, the guy was just moving about without visa. He married another woman. You understand me? All along, he was moving about without visa and blah, blah, blah. Now, some people, after I saw him one time. Then I wasn't driving taxi. We talked. He told me some guys that are no more. Some guy, we gisted a lot and then things like that. That was the last time. Guess what? One day, some guys called me. They said, "But you know what happened?" I said, "What?" Said, police controlled the guy one day. He did not know. Police controlled him. As they controlled him, they asked him for his advice, his ID card. They discovered no documents. They don't know. They just took him to Shubhaft. You know what is Shubhaft? Where the deportation camp. They took him to from there. That was the end. From there they took him to Africa, straight off. This guy had a second chance. See, when I tell you something that some people don't have, they have ears, but they cannot hear. Now, sorry, plenty. Now, if I tell you stories of people, some guys, I told you, some guys are not smart. You see some people, they are saying, man, there is no man in them. No man. You understand what I mean? No man. If you see mess up. That was how the guy landed in Africa today and can no longer come back. Document chances spoiled. For everything under the sun, I keep saying it. There is a time and season for it. We outgrow things in life. There are things you are not supposed to be doing at a certain age. Guarantee. That is what makes you a senior man. There are things you are not supposed to do at a certain age. When it comes to a certain age in life, there are things you are not supposed to do. Story plenty. Nah, I will come back. I'll come back with another banger. Somebody is asking me if I have diabetes. How can I have diabetes? How can I have? Who is this person? Who is asking me if I have diabetes? Do I look like somebody? Now look at me now. What's the name of that person that asked that question? Look at this person. Do I look? Now, if I catch you, now guys, have you gone to? Now who go? Nah, people who have diabetes. Nah, I don't have diabetes. Why should I have diabetes now? Man, hope you followed my YouTube channel. Guys, take care of yourselves. Like I said, there are things you are not supposed to do at certain age, at certain stage of your life. I'm the person telling you. It's just like me going to club at this stage. If we have senior men's club, I'm not a small boy now. I don't do levels day. If we have senior men club, I can go to people of my age mates category now. You know, my level. I cannot go to a club I went 30-something years ago, go begin to jump up and down with small children, my children age mates. Things like that, I cannot do it. Yes, I prefer to stay at home lonely than to go mess myself up. Say I want to catch fun. Well, guys, I want to say, I want to chill for some time. Let me know what. I'll be coming back later tonight. Like I said earlier, I'll be coming back later tonight for more. No, I did not even finish this program. See, I did not finish because if I continue, it will be too long and I cannot sit long. If you are here, keep away from crime. If you are abroad or in Africa, keep away from crime. I'm the person telling you. Yes, for your own good. Because you will spoil your chances. You will keep running up and down. Listen, as I'm making this video now, there are people, they have no peace abroad. They are running from one country to the other. Many are running from the police. Many are running from, they are looking for documents. Listen, many people are running from police because of what they have committed, and many are looking for documents, running up and down looking for documents. While when you came here, the chances were very high for you to get documents. The chances were very high for you to get documents, but you blew your chances. You messed your chances up. Don't blame nobody. Now you do yourself. You had the chance, but you messed it up. You are running from the police. You are running up and down. You have no documents. If you see the police, you hide. If they call man, you come out. This is not Africa. If they come out now, you go come out. No documents. You are hiding. You are staying indoors so that they will not carry you. You don't want to hear word. You don't want to hear word. This is not Africa. They will humble you here with documents. Now, some people, 20 years, they are still looking for documents. 15 years, they are looking for documents. 10 years. Sometimes you are walking on the street with your girl, your heart will be beating. If the police catch you, they will embarrass you. Here, I can go stand on top of the parliament. Now we get down. I can go stand on top of parliament. They make noise. You see, now you go and say, I can stand on top of parliament. Everybody, they will be begging me to come down. I say, I'm not coming down. Yes, now, the highest thing they will give me strike if I refuse to come down. Highest thing they give me fine to pay. Say now I go stand on top of parliament. They holler, they make noise. So guys, my name is Rody. I want to read this. Well. So somebody came to ask me, so how do I see question? You are asking a grandpa, Opa, grandfather, how he got documents. See story. You know, see question. You see Opa. So guys, you want to tell you somebody, if you want to know the secret, quick secret you want to know. I'm Opa, you don't understand. So guys, I'll be coming back later for another program. You got the gist now. My name is Rody. We are not two. This is how we roll here. Join me when I go live later. Story go plenty. Story plenty. Gist plenty today. I'm in the mood to talk. I cannot sit for long because of my back. So now you want free advice for getting. See what now? Are you seeing the comments? Are you seeing the document? Are you seeing the comments? Give free advice how to get documents. Give advice on how to get documents. This is what somebody wrote on TikTok. You want advice and share the program you did not share. Like you did not share, you did not like, but you want documents. Like the program, I did not see you like, I did not see you share, but you want information. You know, see? You want information. You come in, you want to keep benefiting. Or your support now with sharing the program and liking. You did not like, you tell us how to get documents. Like as I'm an immigration police. Now me they give visa. Now guys, let me go chill. Story plenty. Let me go chill and come back. Story plenty. I'll be coming back later. So I'll be coming back. Now, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle Rody. Now, guys, do it now. Let's get to 12,000 subscribers instantly. 12,000 on YouTube is not hard now. Go there. Let's hit 12,000. I'll be coming back, guys. Miss Mendez, they should come for interviews. Osayi, you see that kind of thing? You see that kind of thing? I should give them how to. Okay, when I come back now. So, guys, this is weekend. Everywhere is boring. But when I'm coming back now, life is boring. I know. I'm not denying it. See you guys. Let me drink some water. Man, I've not taken any water today. Then I'll come back later. But, nah, I will drop one video later today. Hopefully, I will drop the video. That video will teach a lot. The video I'm going to drop later will teach a lot. So let me sign out. I'll be back. See you guys. Now we no go carry last. I will not board last. Never. I cannot board last. I no go agree. See you guys later.